It's in the game.
PlayStation.
The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Hokies will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. So Syracuse's offense will have the football first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part.
Snags it on the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch, and they finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his finger side to side and say, no, no, no.
They'll run it from the gun.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Orange line up here on 3rd and inches. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Single back formation, and they give it to him.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Hauls it in. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed in the middle, it's James. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw again. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive in the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
Syracuse 7, Virginia Tech 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Hokies offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass, it's Watson. Finds a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Hokies are rolling down the field. Takes the handoff, it smothers. Picked up maybe a yard, it's down at the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Got his man. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got it in the middle. It's Willis. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give out of the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Watson. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Find some fresh air. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 40. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's got it on the move. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. No good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this. The kicker will be a little bit closer this time. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, first and goal at the 1. Touchdown, Hokies! Excellent pass by the back on the option. The AT unit on the field. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for a crease. It's Willis. Still on his feet at the 35. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The orange, after the explosive play, might go right back to the ground. Might as well give it to him again. Got the first down and more. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Syracuse. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Watson. Just a short pass to the tight end. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Keith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker, it's Murphy. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Offense now working in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. With the catch, it's Smothers. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Rush is on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
And it's no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle. It's James. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's James. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. They didn't get too greedy there. They knew what they needed, and he gets it just past the sticks.
Yeah, and I'd like to see the defense maybe be a little bit more aggressive, a little more in the face, because QB sees easy access. I'm going to throw the football. My receiver's got a little bit of space. He can get the first down. I'd like to see the defense make him work for it a little bit more.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. the play fake. Caught behind the line. Here's Murphy. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the 3rd quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
Holding, receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the marker. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here we go. He'll pull it on the read. Didn't even come close to getting back to the line. He'll lose 8.
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. On these option plays, you just have to take what the defense gives you. And if that means handing off the dive or if that means pitching it, you got to do that. It can't always be about you. And I think the quarterback that time was really hoping it was going to be his number call, but there was nothing there. He tried to do too much. It's a huge negative play, and it sets this offense going in the wrong direction.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. On the run, it's Willis. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
3rd down, man. You'd think this offense would want to throw it down the field, at least past the sticks. With this defense and their athleticism and speed, they gobbled him up behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got him still on his feet. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cuse. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Virginia Tech, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals. And you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Back to throw, it's Watson. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. To the ground with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Orange will have to punt.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Calls his own number. There he goes. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these designed quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by a field goal over USC. We will circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Orange. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He'll do it himself. And he finds no running room at all, and the 3rd quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Watson. Snagged in the middle, it's Wiggins. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's locked. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Across the 45. Turning it on. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Longo. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fights off a defender. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Hokies! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Number 2 with the grab and the score.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Virginia Tech, 24.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
It definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Give to the running back. Makes it past the marker. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Caught at the 25. Touchdown, Syracuse. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Hokies want to move quickly.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Dropping back, it's Watson. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And that's what defense is all about, understanding the situation. It's third and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back and then do my job. Go corral, tackle him, and force the fourth down.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Bringing the heat. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
through the air. It's Watson. Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Hokies will hustle to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Nice move there. On the move at the 30. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up, did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's McFadden. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Russell. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. Fitted in the window for the score. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Syracuse, 52. Virginia Tech, 24.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect them.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first down.
Trying to get it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Tight end now in motion. Rides to back and leaves it. Makes his man miss.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense.
He uncorks one deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.